Many wants to make films. I'm not the only one who's making a film. Many want to make films. Many are making films, and there are many movies which are made every day, right? So, what makes me eligible to make this movie called Passion? That's one thing I want to talk about. And what makes Passion a very unique story to be told, or a movie that would work? Coming to me, I've done my after doing my fashion designing, I've joined the crew of Mr. Shekhar Kamala, and from Anand to Godavari to Happy Days to Leader to Life is Beautiful. I worked with him very closely, not only as a costume designer, but I was also there as a part of the team that is there on the sets, and I was involved from the day one of the pre-production till the post-production, and I saw the filmmaking very closely. So after studying, after learning whatever I learned from this great director called Shekhar, I started writing my own stories, and I wrote couple of stories, couple of scripts before Passion. Passion is my third third script, and this is based on fashion designing, and it's actually a love story that is based in a fashion designing college. Now, what makes Passion work as a script, as a story, or as a cinema? So everybody, you talk to any director, he would say, my story is very unique. No story like this ever came on the screen. So you keep hearing, things like this being said by many directors. I too would say the same, that nothing like this came on screen before this. But then I have a solid reason to back it up. Passion is a story that is written out of my own life experiences in a college like NIFT, Hyderabad, National Institute of Fashion Technology, Hyderabad. When I was a student of that college, when I studied a 3 years course in fashion designing, whatever I saw, like as a small town guy in a big city, in a big professional college, a prestigious fashion designing college in NIFT. So I wrote this script out of my own experiences, so it's very organic, it's very genuine, it's very authentic, that's one thing. Writing of this script has been closely monitored by Mr. Shekhar Kamala garu, the director. So he constantly, regularly monitored the development of this script. So he watched it closely, and with his suggestions, whatever suggestions Mr. Shekhar made, I developed this script. So this story is written in the supervision of a very great director who is one of the best Telugu film industry directors. After that, after the story is written, it's also a story that is published into a novel. Many people write scripts, but not many stories. Many scripts are converted into a novel and published. So Passion has that, one more feather in its cap, that it is a published novel. So the story is already in the public. The story is already released to the public. The story is already left in the public domain for their feedback. So Passion is also a novel that is published by Chaya Publishers, and it sold good number of copies. Many cinema directors, many screenwriters, many critics read Passion, and many liked it. Many found it very interesting. Many actually made social media posts about the kind of potential Passion got as a story to be made into a cinema or into a web series. So Passion is written in the supervision of a great director. Passion is a published novel that is in the public domain. It is available to everybody to read it and have an opinion about it. We have such a confidence in this story that we are not afraid to release it into the market before it is made into a cinema. The third thing, Passion, actually, if you have a target customer for a product, every product that is released into the market generally has a target customer. Generally, we don't hear a cinema having a target customer. We don't talk about it. It must be definitely having. Many movies must be having a target customer, but they don't talk about it. Passion has a target customer, which is maybe 18 to 35 age group, young people to middle-aged, just middle-aged. So Passion is targeted to such group which actually are the major part of the audience, people who watch cinema. So we recently saw some good movies which are really targeting the youth, became big hits like Baby. So Passion is one of those stories which actually talks about the love story, and it also talks about the confusion which most of the youth has about attraction, about love, about lust, about this infatuation and all these things. Love has many shades. Love can start with infatuation. Sometimes love is infatuation, sometimes love is attraction, sometimes it can be just lust. So passion actually discusses the confusion which most of us go through. What is love, what is not? Which one is love? Is platonic love love? If love begins with lust and develops into a great passionate love, it is not love, it is just lust. And if it is lust, is it a bad love or it is not a good love? It is not love at all. So passion discusses many things, many doubts and many confusions which today's youth has about love. So passion is clearly very particularly targeting the youth, which are a major part of the cinema viewers. And the last thing, passion is the first ever film made on the world of fashion. People keep questioning me, how can you say that? Because there is a movie called Fashion made in Hindi by Madhur Bhandarkar. But Fashion, the Hindi movie, is basically talking about the life of a model. But real fashion is not about models. Real fashion is about designers, how an idea is conceived, how an idea is transformed into a visual or a garment, and how it is showed on a fashion show and to the public, and how it hits the market, and whether it becomes a success or a failure. So real fashion is not about models. Real fashion is about how ideas are conceived by a designer. So in a way, Passion is the first ever film made on the world of fashion. If people contradict with that, it's at least the first ever Telugu movie made on the world of fashion. Nobody else has done it. So we're going to show a completely new world which the Telugu audience never saw. People generally see the heroine is a fashion designer and she goes to college and falls in love. We never discuss what actually goes in a fashion designing college, in a professional fashion designing college. Like, and how tough it is, how difficult it is to get through, to get into a college like that, and how difficult it is to dodge through all the temptations and all the seductions, all the attractions, and stick to a goal. So passion doesn't discuss just about love. It also discusses about holding on to your dream, holding on to your passion, holding on to your life goal despite all that happens around you. So in these 4 ways, passion is very different, it is very unique. So we try to raise funds, we try to approach many producers to make passion happen the conventional way. Many producers heard the script, they liked it. Some of the OTT platforms, we went through the initial stages and then later they got a little colder. So we felt, the market is, the Telugu film industry is majorly hero driven and it is market driven. So unless you find a hero who has a market, the producer won't get excited. And the hero should have a market and the hero should be known. So most of the time the producers are going by who's the actor, who's the lead hero. So whereas we are believing in the script and we are casting actors, those who suit the characters which are written. So we couldn't fit into the traditional path of raising funds and finding a producer for passion. So there are some people who have been always supporting me from the day one of this vision. People who know me, know my work, people who know me for years. So these people wanted to invest. So we go to make passion in a crowdfunding way. We're going to raise funds for passion through crowdfunding. A part of it, not everything of it. We have some people who are investing already. Some part of it, 1/3 of the budget of passion, we're trying to raise through crowdfunding. That way, those who believe in the story, those who like the script, can also be partners in the filmmaking. They can also see the process of filmmaking closely. They can be partners with us if the movie becomes a success. In the profits, they can share the profits if the movie becomes success. We have some really good actors we are in touch with, and very soon we're going to sign them, get into the agreement, and we'll then release their names. We'll let you know who's playing Adarsh, who's playing Zara, who's playing Shashank Srivatsa. So there are some good actors whom we have lined up, whom we are in touch with, whom we are constantly dealing with, and very soon we'll finalize by getting into an agreement with them. So then we will be able to give you the details, who's who, but we can tell you they're all very good actors with great acting skills and a passion for cinema. Also the technicians, we have some good music director, we have some good cinematographer, we have some good editor, and so as crew we are perfect. We have very good team working for passion. And we invite you to join this journey. If you're interested in knowing more about the cinema, or you want to see a dream being converted into a vision, being converted into a visual closely. If you want to be partners with a filmmaker and the process of filmmaking, you're welcome to join us, join this crowdfunding journey. You can be partners with it. You can call us for more information. We will let you know. So very soon, in the first week of November, Passion would start getting shot. We'll go to the sets and we'll start shooting. So if you want to join us sooner or later, you're always welcome.